Just like any relationship, if you ignore it, it can turn into a hot mess. The same goes for your home. The paint you once loved may seem a little dingy now. Not loving the color.
No.
The door is always squeaking. The banister is loose. There is always something. Welcome to Date My House, where I'll show homeowners how to reignite that spark with their living spaces. Through a series of dates, they'll find out exactly what makes their house tick and how to keep that love alive. I'm Drew Lachey, and this is Date My House. Today we are in the city of Montgomery, a suburb of my hometown, Cincinnati. And you guys might know me as an actor, a member of 98 Degrees, or the season 2 champion of Dancing with the Stars. But around here, they know me as the Drew It Yourself guy. And my friends, families, neighbors, they're always asking me to help out with their scary DIY projects. And I am always happy to help. Today we are at the home of Gabriela and Eduardo. And their to-do list is so long that they don't even know where to start. Now this mess of a list has made it impossible for them to love their house. Sounds very relatable and also very fixable. Let's get started. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you? We're
Good.
so happy you're here.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. I'm Drew.
Gabriela,
Pleasure for you.
beautiful flowers.
Hi, Eduardo.
Pleasure to meet you
Nice
guys.
to meet you.
I am Gabriela Cirillo. Is my husband.
Eduardo Esquivel.
We've been married for 30 years, a little bit more than 30 years. We have 4 kids, and we live in Montgomery, in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Gabriela and I met in college. She was trying to get me.
I was not.
That's why I always say. But anyway, yeah, we got married. We moved us from Mexico to Brazil to Venezuela and to Cincinnati. We've been here 12 years. Then I retired and we started this painting business.
So here you have a long to-do list, so why don't you give me a little tour and we'll see where to start.
Absolutely. So let's start from here.
Okay.
We started putting new blinds, and then we had a problem there because it seems to have like a metal frame, so we stopped. So as you can see, we put the other ones that were easy ones, and then we stopped, so we need to finish this project.
Okay, we can definitely knock that one out. All right, what else we got?
Okay, let's go upstairs.
All right. I'm noticing a trend with the gray wall color.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a bit boring.
No, I love it. It's a great color.
I just put it everywhere. This is another unfinished project.
This isn't done?
Good job. Yeah, no, I started and then, I don't know, I got like the wallpaper is coming off, and then I want like the shelves to be up there. I got these collapsible baskets, so
Okay.
I want to get rid of these. So I want to make it like nicer and cleaner.
All right, you got anything else for me?
Yeah, I have another thing. Okay, well, this is the largest project.
Okay.
My son used to live here, but he moved away. We have actually 4 kids, and just one stays with us for now. So he left, and I don't really know what to do with this room.
So we're gonna start with a clean slate.
Yes.
Okay, I like it. All right, so I design isn't necessarily where I thrive, but I know just the person that'll be able to help us out with
Oh,
this.
great.
All right, so I think I'm gonna bring Megan in to help us with this room because this is definitely gonna need her design touch. And I think at the end of the day, this house that you once loved, that you started to fall out of love with, you're gonna be feeling in love all over again.
Perfect. That's
sure.
amazing.
All right,
For sure.
let's get started. My first impression of Gabriela and Eduardo's home is that it is a stunning location, a great house already. There are just a couple things that they need to fall back in love with. All right, so this is our first date. You know, on the first date, you always take it slow. You kind of warm up a little bit. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get the room ready to paint. So we gotta take everything off the walls. We gotta get everything out of here. We gotta move the beds in so that we can get to all the walls pretty quickly and easily. So like everything, preparation is key. So let's get to it. Let's get this room cleared out.
Perfect.
Eduardo, we got some patching to do. All right, so as far as first dates go, let me refresh your memory. This is going pretty good. You know,
Oh, great,
we got a
great,
couple
great,
little bumps, you know, we got some things we gotta do, but you know what? We're getting to know each other. You know, we're taking it slow and steady. So, in my opinion, it's a pretty good first date. All right, so let's go ahead and get these beds moved into the center. We'll spackle these holes up. We'll get it all ready to go and get the painters in here and have them get started.
Great, perfect.
Basically, it's a very, very complex process. So you take some on here like this,
Okay.
and you slam it in there like that. And there you go.
Oh, it's complex. Yeah.
It's very complicated. Because we have such a healthy to-do list today, I brought in some help. I brought in some painters to give us a hand with this. So the good news is that we can move on to other projects while they're painting this room. And that way, we get you loving this house as quickly as possible. What's going on?
Hi.
Good to see you guys. So, we have a couple holes that we need to finish up patching. A couple over here, a couple over there. Sand them down. Do your thing.
Okay.
All right, so I'll give these to you.
Thank you.
Now, Eduardo, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna go on a date with your wife.
Go.
All right, so what we got? The laundry room of death. So what we need to do is get everything kind of out of the way.
Out of the way, correct.
Then we got to make sure that we hang it level and butted right up against each other.
Okay.
So just so we're not climbing over these hoses and tripping over them and possibly damaging them, we're gonna just disconnect it all the way.
Okay.
Gives us more room. Are you trying to make me look bad?
No, I don't. I just wanted to make it easier for you, and I was like, yeah.
Well, if it comes off,
I'll
go
help
ahead.
him. Yeah.
So a lot of people will probably just, just put the paper right over these holes. You won't see them, it doesn't matter. But because we're already having a problem with it sticking, we want to make sure that the wall is as smooth as possible, because that is a big part of making sure that the paper sticks this time. If you're dealing with bubbles, you want to work kind of from the middle towards the outside. So we gotta be careful that we don't poke a hole in the paper. Oh.
It looks great.
Oh, there's such a sense of satisfaction. Oh. So what do you think? How's that look?
I think it looks great.
All right. What I did was I made a level line here.
Okay.
So that gives us a guide for when we're hanging our paper. So if you hang the first sheet nice and level, that means as you go down.
So much easier when somebody else is doing it. You don't want to look at me when I was attempting to just put it in place.
Our first new piece.
Looks awesome.
Not only is the first one the most important one, because everything else builds off it, but you always remember your first, Gabriela. Came out pretty nice.
Totally love it. Yeah,
Nice.
Perfect.
All right, so we have to measure for the shelves.
Okay.
So we're still thinking 2 shelves here and here?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get back in there because these are too big. So we're gonna have to measure and cut them down.
Okay.
All right. So, unfortunately, these don't quite fit. So we gotta cut them down. All right, so this should be 4. So we're gonna go in a little bit more for our stud. So let's go 4 1/4.
Okay.
All right. So we're not right on the edge of the stud, we're in a little bit. We're there, use our speed square. All right.
Okay.
Give us our cut line, our speed square again. Always gives us a nice clean right angle. Boom. Before we cut, I've got some eye protection on.
Okay.
You need some eye protection.
Oh, thank you very much for having an extra pair for me.
Those aren't quite as sexy as my glasses, but you wear them well. All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this puppy started.
Okay.
All right.
Almost.
Didn't quite go all the way through,
Yeah.
but now we can flip it over, and we got a great guideline. Ta-da!
Okay, perfect.
All right, let's go ahead and grab number 2.
Perfect.
And we will get that one cut. and get these suckers in. All right, so we measured and cut our shelves to fit in this space. And now we need to mount this bracket to the wall so that we can then slide the floating shelf over it.
Okay.
And once we get there, we can determine how high we want the next one.
Yeah.
That feels like it hit a stud to me. Now, the moment of truth. Moment of truth is whether I can put this thing on while I sit here.
Perfect.
All right. Got enough clearance? I love it. All right,
Awesome. Yay.
one down. So how high do you want this next one?
There is fine.
There's fine?
Yeah, it can't be that high because I won't be able to reach it.
Do you want it lower?
No, I think that is a good height.
That's a good height? Mm-hmm. All right.
Perfect. Yay! Okay.
Little greenery,
Yeah.
the baskets.
Oh my gosh. Perfect. Everything looks perfect. Amazing. I love it.
This is a transformation.
Oh, it is.
This is a big change.
It is a big change, and I'm gonna see it like every single day, so I love it.
Feeling the love. All right, let's go check on the paint.
Let's go.
Oh, yes. This looks great.
Oh, I love the color we picked.
Nice.
It looks so good.
I like the richness of it. Plus, because they're sitting in the woods, it kind of brings the outside in.
Brings
Good
that
job.
outside in,
Good
you
job.
know?
Man. Then we have to hang window coverings. We have to change out door hardware, change out hinges, the pulls.
Okay. Figure out where to put the bed.
Yeah. Are we trying to feng shui it?
Yes.
Do people still feng shui?
They do. You
Do
know,
they?
that's
It's just not called that. It's just called good design now.
good design.
Okay.
You know, there's so many elements
Okay.
involved in that.
All right, so it sounds like we got a pretty good plan.
Yep.
So let's grab Gabriela and Eduardo, get them up here, and we can start knocking this thing out.
Sounds good.
Amazing the color.
The color looks so good. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. Megan did a great job selecting the color. This green that she chose, and it just looks like a different room.
A complete transformation, really inviting and cozy.
So we found this desk in another part of your house.
Yeah.
And the plan is to kind of scooch the beds a little bit closer to the walls, but still have enough space that someone could get in or out of them. And then we'll
Okay.
dress the beds and we'll
Okay.
move this in. And then we also have some great shelves that hopefully Drew can help us hang, and some window treatments that I also think he'll be able to help us hang.
Perfect.
Okay, very good. And we'll push this one back just a little more. And then we can dress out the beds. Is it your job to make the beds?
Yeah, having 4 kids, there's always.
There's always a bed
bed,
that
yeah.
needs to be made, a sheet that needs to be washed.
Yeah.
So since we have a couple of pillows, we're actually gonna put this one down flat.
Okay.
And then we're gonna set this one on top. And we'll put these just at the end of the bed to add a little bit more texture. Yep, it's just kind of the art of gathering here.
Okay.
Some nice little pleats there. All right, there we go.
So this is like our 3rd date?
So far?
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you enjoying the process?
Absolutely.
All right.
Loving it.
So I know this was something that you started. Clearly, you got
Yeah.
half a dozen of them up, and this one just gave you a hard time. We're gonna go in. We're not gonna hit the same hole you did. We're gonna see if we can go a little bit different.
Okay.
Just see if we might get lucky and hit a different spot. That and that. There's that. There we go.
Okay. It was this one, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Boom.
Okay, now I can fall in love again with this room. It feels complete.
Huh? You did a good
Perfect.
job.
Awesome. Yay.
Beautiful. All right, now let me go check on Megan and Eduardo, make sure they're doing good, and then we'll get your guest room finished.
Awesome.
Good date.
Perfect date.
Okay.
All
so
right. Got that all good. All right, one more.
perfect. Hey.
Whoa, nice.
We're getting there.
It looks great in here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks quite different.
It does, but it feels warm and cozy and inviting.
Window treatment time.
Window treatment time. Are you gonna stay and help?
No.
No, so I have a task for you. It'll be a
Perfect, thank
trade. Desk chair for pillows.
Make sure
Be
you
here and
find
back soon.
exactly what she's
Of
asked for.
course.
You don't want to disappoint her.
Leather, wood.
Yes.
Something other than what's in here.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll do that.
All right, boss.
All right.
I came equipped with tools.
Perfect. I like it.
All right, so we're gonna put the blinds back up inside.
Yep.
All right, so, and then we're gonna hang the panels on the outside.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You got it.
All right.
Good job. You made it look so easy.
Yeah, just sweating.
No problem.
Just sweating up here.
All right, one more.
I need the panels.
Let's see, we have to put the panels on first, actually.
Voila.
Okay,
You going up? Or am I going up?
you're going up.
No, you didn't dress for ladders today?
Not today.
Okay.
I told you, I'm the assistant. I don't actually do it, Drew.
All right. Onto there.
Yep, and then pull the pole a little wider.
Nice.
All right, now we can do one more.
One more. Do we want to put the blinds in now, or we want to do those at the end?
Let's go ahead and do it now.
All right, let's just.
We're checking things off the box before we move to the next one.
All right, so I'm not gonna lie. I tend to love these blinds. That
Just
they
snap
kinda
right in.
Just clip right in.
There you go.
I like it.
Very nice. And we'll tuck them all the way up there and take advantage of the pretty view.
Nice.
Okay,
All right.
one more.
All right, I am done hanging for the day.
You're not, though.
This is already a lot of hanging.
I know, but now we have shelves and a piece of art.
That is not a few more things. That is a lot of things.
It's a couple of things. It's like 2 things times 2.
Couple
so
is Eduardo
I think I
came
found
through
Oh,
with the chair.
right. That
meet?
is
Does it meet?
exactly
Yeah.
what I'm looking for. Perfect.
Perfect,
Good
okay.
job.
Great.
Man,
Okay, well, Eduardo can help you hang the shelves.
that's true.
And I'll go grab some more accessories to finish off the room.
All right.
Okay.
I'll just be in here hanging,
This looks great.
It looks so nice, right?
looking good. So now that we're starting to get things put back together, colors
Yes.
on the wall, are you starting to fall
Yes.
back in love?
Oh, this is great. This
All
just
right.
looks great.
I like that response. Now, we had shelves in here before,
Yep.
but they were just old white shelves. This, they're wood, so we got a nice contrast to the walls and to the baseboard, and they're actually gonna help tie the bed in. So not only are they functional, but they're a design element too.
Hi.
We're just getting our game plan together.
You want me to help? I'm here to help.
Yes,
Okay.
that would be very helpful.
So you painted this?
I think I did.
I think you did. Your wife said you did when you were 16. So I think
oh,
with
then
the
I know.
colors and it's personal, it's going to be a great addition. So since this is the largest piece, we'll kind of decide where this goes first, and
Okay.
then we'll work the shelves around it.
Okay.
All right,
All
here
right.
we are, back in business here.
Back in business. All right.
It
It looks
great.
perfect.
We like perfect.
It looks
Perfect is great.
amazing. Sorry I keep crashing your date, but I'm going to go
Perfect.
find some more accessories.
Okay.
I'll be
Happy
back.
shopping. We'll just
All
be
right.
here. All right.
So now let's see.
Eduardo, you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
One more.
One more to go.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Good job. Well done. Man.
All right, these look great. Good job.
Yeah, we made a little bit of a
Hey.
mess.
It's okay. We'll clean it up. We got some accessories to style. So.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Okay.
All right, we'll
We'll
trade
leave you
ya.
to it.
Happy dating.
What do you think about everything? You haven't seen the bedding all done.
I love it. Really a huge change.
I love how the art brings out some of the colors and the pillows. It all
Yeah.
really came together
Like
very
everything,
nicely.
everything is connected.
And then I have a little frame here, and I went ahead and wrote your Wi-Fi password on it so that your guests won't have to ask you, and they will see that while they are working.
Great idea.
And
Awesome.
a couple of, this is a really cool piece that we found, so we'll just place this on the shelf and make it feel really special there. And then we have a couple of plants that we can put up here. Okay, it's always nice to have some fresh water. That way the guests don't have to come downstairs in the middle of the night.
That's a
Okay,
great idea.
what do you think?
Perfect.
Ah,
Everything looks amazing.
This is a nice change.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah,
Nice
it
job.
looks amazing. Really, thank you very
Oh,
much.
thank you. All right, you guys have another date.
We
So
do.
I will leave you to it.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
So this is our last date, guys. I know. Don't cry. Don't just fight back those tears. How we feeling?
Good. This has been
Great.
amazing. I love it.
Well, this room has been a huge success, I think.
Yeah.
It feels fantastic. I know there's a couple other things that we want to get done in here. Mainly changing out the brass hinges and door handles.
Yeah.
I think let's just move over here and get started. So our main thing with door hinges is that we don't want to do a bunch of them at the same time. If we just change them out one at a time, we don't have to take the doors off. We literally take out 6 screws, slap a new hinge on,
Okay.
put 6 screws in, and it's it.
Okay.
3, 4, 5,
6.
6. There we go. All right. All right. And then magically, the hinge just comes
That's
off.
it.
The door is still supported, so it doesn't change anything for us. Now, the big thing you want to make sure is that if you are changing out your hinges, that you have rounded edges to rounded edges. They do make square ones as well. Definitely goes against the door frame and the door. All right? And if it goes like that, it's good. So we just put it in. Let's test the
6.
door. Does it still work? There we go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
You make it seem so easy. And
It
now
is so
she's going
easy.
To make me change all the.
Start right here.
Okay.
All right. So we got 2 more here, and while you're doing that, we're gonna change out the door pulls.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. This
that
door
6?
is gone. Yeah.
All 6?
6.
Okay. Not funny. Oh, laugh it up there, Chuckle Butt.
You're fine.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Okay. Perfect.
Look at that.
Yay!
Woohoo! So sexy.
Oh wow.
It is.
Man. So one more quick door handle to change out.
Here's the other drill. If
Thank
need
you.
it.
All right, I'll just switch over here. This is the dance.
It is.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this door handle off.
Okay.
All right. And here.
Perfect.
There we go.
Okay. Perfect.
Well done. All right, guys. That was our final date. I know. I feel the
I-
same way.
I need more of these days.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
I need more
okay.
of these dates.
It's
really.
okay. It's a beautiful house to begin with. And now we're just able to check one more thing off your list.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I will be so happy to just have friends over, and my daughter can bring friends over to sleep over. So it's a great spot.
Well,
Love it.
don't let them mess it up. Yeah, this is too pretty.
It is too
to mess it up.
The water pitcher, the Wi-Fi, all that's just.
Great ideas.
I want to be a guest here.
I hope they love their house.
We love
We
it.
loved it. Thank you very much.
Thanks a
again.
lot.
Of course.
Cheers.
Every date should end in bed. Love.
Everything looks perfect.
Look right in. Yep.
Not funny. Oh, yes.
I think I did it.
You think you did?
This isn't done? Well done.
Awesome.
Good date.